Hi guys,
Hey.
we're going to give you a really quick tour of our main base before we completely start again and we look shit.
Yeah, so this is us on the Xbox, but we're going to move over to PlayStation, purely because I got one from Santa for Christmas.
I mean, I've had one for months, but we've
So we
not
want to
played
show
on
you,
that because I'm the least favourite of the two of us, so.
well, I mean, um, no comment on that. So we want to show you a really, really good day 112 base, just so you don't think we're really terrible when we start playing on PlayStation. So we're going to start right from the very beginning. So outside tour, first of all. We have our nice barbecue area with seating, and this is my gazebo. It's my pride and joy. I've been wanting to build one since like day two. So here it is. Here's the dream.
It's been an extensive dream. It's been a dream that we have heard about every day for 110 days, but there it is.
Well, do you know, it was a very achievable dream, and I think it's a positive outlook on life that I set myself these goals that are doable.
Well, as long as you think that. This is our underground garage. We don't really know why we made it underground. It's probably a bit unnecessary, but we like it. We think it looks cool. We did have two mini
I think the
bikes.
original plan was so that don't say anything about us only having one mini
We
bike.
only have one
I
mini
think the
bike
original
now.
plan
No,
was so
no.
that it
Let's explain. We only have one mini bike now
let's
because
not.
Lily sunk the other mini bike. She sunk it. We now only have
I
one
mean,
mini bike.
accidents happen.
Accidents
Turns
happen
out
more
in the
so when
zombie
you're Lily.
apocalypse, you shut up. Apparently, insurance policy is not so great in the zombie apocalypse, so we don't have another mini bike. Over here we have, I mean, I have my gazebo. Carrie has her pond of sewage
It is not sewage.
because that's what it looks like. It looks like it.
It's only because there's not any nice blue mosaic tiles underneath my water. If there was nice blue mosaic tiles underneath my water, it would look lovely. But here we have our
I
unlimited
mean, I
water
think
source.
if we were going for a positive spin on it, we could say that it's like the river of chocolate from Willy Wonka's factory,
Or we
but
could
it
tell
is not
you to
chocolate.
shut your face and enjoy my water.
Oh, guys, if you're ever building a pond of your own, don't fall in it. Bloody impossible to get out of.
It really is. We both died of starvation in the pond. It was very tragic. Over here we've got another wee outdoor seating area. We do love a little outdoor seat. We'd love some
We do.
cushions. Shout out to the makers of 7 Days to Die. We would adore some outdoor cushions.
I mean, we're not asking for much, just a small branch of IKEA would be great.
Well, I mean, IKEA, do they sell lawnmowers? Because I'd love a lawnmower. Check out the grass. I mean, I've made a fair dent in it, but I'd just a wee ride on lawnmower. Take away some of that weeding.
You don't ask for much, do you, Crun?
I don't. I'm very easily pleased. Something like yourself with the holes that we have in our grass for no reason.
I mean, right, so there's some holes in the ground.
There's a lot of holes in the ground.
As you might be, there's a lot of holes in the ground. As you might be aware, 70 Days to Die is primarily a zombie game. Um, so my opinion, it might be controversial, but putting it out there, is that I would rather have a slight hole in the ground, and a dead zombie rather than some landscaping and my face being eaten.
I wholeheartedly
Just a thought.
disagree with the whole statement.
No one's surprised. No one's surprised by that at all.
So, in here we've got our greenhouse. All things green and housey. Everything you need to survive on your own. Our greenhouse goes a little bit further down.
I haven't come upstairs because it's a bit claustrophobic.
It is. Down here, oh, if I can get down, we have a bunker. We still haven't filled all these crates. We've made like a good attempt at it, but we've still got a way to go in these boxes. But these take us all the way down to bedrock, and down here we've got our version of London Underground unfortunately with no trains. If I just pop into my map,
Yeah, so
you'll see tents. These tents here. We've got them all over the map really. We've got tunnels that take us anywhere that you would need to go. We've placed quite a lot of them near like shops like this, so as that we can spend all day up above ground looting and stuff, and then back into the underground to travel home at night. It took a really insane length of time to make it happen, but in general it's worth it if you're doing a big kind of loot, especially when we went up to like these parts up here. There's our pit over here, and it meant that we could loot this whole town during the day and then just run back underground at night. It's excellent. It takes a ridiculous length of time to do, so you need patience.
the only thing about that, I wish we'd started it sooner. We avoided doing it for a long time because we were just worried what would happen if a zombie got in. So this whole network all over the map, and we just worried if a zombie got in that everything would be compromised. But we've never once had a zombie get in. Never once.
No, we did. We've kind of at each of those little tents, we've made a metal frame round it so that no zombies can get to the hatch in the first place. But in general, it's been an excellent thing to do it if it did take a long time to do it. Over here.
Also takes a lot of tools as well.
So I mean, you could create a fort of pickaxes with the amount of pickaxes that we killed. Over here we've got the pit. This is our main source of defence. This in itself will be quite controversial purely because we haven't gone to bedrock. We don't see the point in going to bedrock. Like you seen, we've done it in the tunnels, so it's not as if we're scared to do it. It's just when we did do it, the game was really boring. There was no zombies to kill. There was nothing to do. It was just a zombie game without zombies. This way we get to see all the action and participate in it if we want to, although they will die down there by themselves even if we don't.
Does have a fair bit of upkeep, so pretty much after every horde night we have to head down to the pit, replace spikes, do the odd bit of repair, but actually the house has never really taken any damage because of the amount of spikes we've got.
Yeah, the only repair that we ever need to do is on the spikes. The house itself has never been touched. We've never had a zombie inside the house. We created this little bit.
Carrie, I'm in a situation.
Oh, she's in a situation. Lily's not great at ladders. I mean,
I don't like a ladder. Me and ladders don't get on.
She's had a fair amount of broken legs on a ladder. We've got.
I actually have a broken leg in this game right now.
We've got two walkways. We've got the top one up above us, and we've got this one. In the morning after horde night, sometimes up here, it's quite hard to pick them off. So you can come down here if you want. Although we don't really. They die down there by themselves. It's not a huge issue. We've got glass all round so that we can see everything that's happening outside, and then we've got the wrought iron on the other side on the very odd chance that a zombie glitches and hits the glass, but like I said, it's never happened to us. It's all just precautionary. A living room. Who doesn't need a living room in a zombie apocalypse? And a kitchen.
We're very minimalist with our decor.
Well, because we don't have electricity. We've got a toilet.
It does take away the appeal of most things.
Everything you want to stash in a toilet, including a skip hat. I don't know why that's in there. The boudoir.
That would be you.
The channel might be called Gamer Wives, but we're both married to different people. So we've got our 2 king size beds in here. No funny business, Lily. I know your intention.
Not at all. Perfectly innocent.
I say as I watch your bum on your way up the stairs.
So that's the inside of the house covered. Now I think the bit we've left to the end is my favourite bit.
Yeah.
The bit we're proudest of.
This is our main part of the base. This is where everything you possibly need is. Up here you've got all the supplies. Most of these boxes are almost full. Forges, campfires, literally everything you would ever need to stay alive is up here. We could probably live the rest of the game out up here. It would be really boring, but we would survive. There would really be no need to go outside. I'll give you a wee look in some of the boxes. We've got all our sort of tools.
I think one of the best things we've done as well, just for neatness, is sink the boxes down. So rather than having them sit on top of the roof, they've actually been built into the roof.
Yeah.
It means they don't get in the way.
Yeah, so if, especially on Horde Night and things, you don't need to run round boxes and stuff. It's all just sunk in, which is excellent. All with food and stuff. All very well organised. Only one of us is an organisational genius. And it's not Lily.
The other one of us is normal.
Just before we end this off, I'll give you a look at the one box that Lily has control over. She calls this an emergency drop box.
Oh, I'm mean.
This is the
It's
one
my emergency
box.
drop box. I drop things in it when it's an emergency.
This is Lily's organised box. I come down here once a day,
Oh, I'm coming down.
take all the crap out and put it where it's meant to be. And then she takes pride in the nice neat boxes up the stair that she has absolutely nothing to do with.
And in all fairness, by doing that, you just enable me. I think so. Our next couple of 7 days videos will probably be us on the PlayStation starting from scratch. But what I would like to do at some point is do a Horde Night in this base, and just show you kind of the practicality of how everything works as well.
Yeah, excellent idea. Because
Quite impressive.
as much as the base looks very simple, it is the single most effective base that we've done. We've got 4 other games on Xbox, so we probably will at some point do videos showing you around those bases. It won't be quite as epic as this, but it'll show you the first
Well, it'll be
few.
epic, but just in different ways. Just to warn you now, none of the other houses have a gazebo.
They don't. They definitely
I think
not.
that's what the people want.
If anything, that's what's going to make
People
you
love a
famous,
gazebo.
is the gazebo. Things like
Think
this
so.
hole over here, oh Lily. I mean, I can see holes from up here.
Right. No, can I just clarify what those holes are for? So I don't know how well you know the building materials of 7 days. This house is made of cobblestone. One of the main factors we need for that is clay. So there's several pits round about where we had to dig to find clay, which Carrie would love to blame me for.
I mean, most of them are her. I'm not
She was
gonna
as
lie.
guilty.
But guys, we'll probably just end the
the amount
video
of
there.
time-
But like Lily said, we'll be doing a lot of starting from scratch videos. So they might not be as exciting as this at the beginning. But it'll show you how to get something like this in your own game. Just zoomed right into your face. Bye!